Hey guys, Gage here. Today I wanted to talk a little bit about proving things to yourself and how addictive it can be. I first kind of got this idea, I guess, when my buddy Graham told me to sign up for a marathon with him, and that was about 6 months ago. I had no prior experience to running, and I honestly wasn't stoked about doing it. I did it just kind of for fun, I guess. And I had a long history with back issues, and running, and especially like playing basketball or like sprinting, always messed it up. So I didn't even think about going to do long distance when it's constantly, miles and miles of just running and that constant stress on your back, on your low back. So I avoided running like the plague, I'm not gonna lie. But that was a while ago that I was injured. So by this point, I started to feel a lot better. And when he told me about it, I was like, yeah, let's just do it. I didn't really have second thoughts about it because I wanted to prove to myself that I was able to overcome this injury that plagued me for so long. And I did do it, and I did all the training, and I did the race. I finished, got a medal and everything, and it was really, honestly, one of the best days of my life crossing that finish line. But deeper under the surface is the idea of being able to prove to yourself that you can do hard things like that. And it doesn't have to be running a marathon. It can be anything that you are not comfortable with, but you overcome and that you do anyways. I think running is a really good place to start. At least it was for me, because it's pretty easy level of barrier of entry, I should say, because all you need is shoes. All you need is running shoes and a mindset, and a good mindset. So it was easy to start, and the difficulty really came into pursuing it. And I think that's it translates well across a lot of different aspects of your life. I mean, doing something physically demanding activates the same part of your brain as doing something mentally challenging, like, sitting down to study for like 3 hours or 4 hours for finals, let's say, if you're in college or high school. I think being able to do hard things and picking something that you can prove to yourself is just so fundamental to you as a human being, and it opens so many doors down the road that you didn't even know existed. I think, for example, after I finished this marathon in March, I had incredible self-discipline after, because obviously if you're training for a marathon, you need to work in your long runs, you need to run throughout the week, and you need to rest and really take care of your body, take care of yourself, so you can improve and keep going farther and further as you build mileage, throughout your training process. But it unlocked a different part of my mind that I don't think I knew existed, and the self-discipline that I also didn't know existed was, just huge for me. And honestly, if I didn't do that marathon, I don't know if I would be talking to you guys right now. I probably wouldn't have even started this YouTube channel or started my Skool community or taken a risk like this, just put myself out there. It really has done wonders for me, and I recommend that you guys should try to find something that really pushes you to your limit and pushes you outside of your comfort zone, It doesn't have to be running or running a marathon. It can just be as simple as starting to wake up an hour earlier each day and, using that time to better yourself, whether that's stretching, whether that's going for a walk, whether that's going, working out, working on a side hustle, or working on your personal business, your personal brand. I would say that there are doors that open up that you don't know exist. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.